Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to this brand new video of DSA Explorer, Desi DSA Explorer, and this is we gotta quickly finish this, bro. We are we're like so behind. We're like it's been like 15 to 20 days I have watched a damn lecture. It's been like that long. It's like 1 month I have watched a damn lecture on DS. I've just been solving questions. Like that's why I've set a time frame of like 40 minutes. If I'm able to solve this in like 40 minutes, well and good. Otherwise, I'll pause. I'll continue tomorrow. But like, not getting demotivated. Anyway, so in this video, whatever you need, what you need, paint, MS Paint. You need WordPad. You need your pen and copy so that you can jot down whatever you are trying to apply the concept in. And it can be hard. It can be really long times thinking, but don't give up. Let's see it. Past video was minSubArray and was using sliding window. I don't know what is the other way of doing it, but I got fucked, really badly fucked. Whatever, man. What the fuck ever. Let's get into it. minSubArray. minSubArrayLen. What is this? It's quite hard to understand. How can you implement a function name minSubArrayLen that accepts an array of integer and a target sum? Okay, makes sense. Let me just show you what it's saying. It is saying that um, a function, and that would be taking. Is there some way we can draw these things? Yeah, again, a function. Can we change the radius of it? We're gonna change the radius. That's that. There should be more shapes in here. Anyway, so what am I? Why am I using so much of this? I don't know. I'm mad. So yeah, people will be like, you don't have to tell that. I can, you can see it. So this is like parenthesis. Kill me. So what am I saying? It will take two things. First thing, it would be an array. So this would take an array. Okay. Okay. So it is taking an array, and it would take the next thing it would take would be, if that's why I like text. The next thing it would take, it would be, why am I doing this? Because we have so much of free time. Okay. This is the function parameter. The next thing it would take is, okay, it will take an array of integer that should belong to integer and a target sum. Target sum. Target sum. What do you mean target sum? So here in, let's say, is a sum. Sum, let's say, call it n. N is the sum. Okay. It is nothing. It is nothing, but it's a sum. It's nothing, but it is a, what is it? It's a sum. What is it? It's a sum. Nothing, but it's a sum. You can 2x the video. I'll say 4x the video right now. Okay. Okay. So 2x the sum. The next is and finds the minimal length of contiguous subarray. So here is a thing that it should be contiguous subarray for which the sum is greater than or equal to the target sum. Is the array sorted? My question. Maybe not. Find the minimal length of the contiguous subarray for which the sum is greater than equal to the sum. For which the sum is greater than or equal to the target sum. For which the sum is greater than. What is the minimum length of the continuous subarray? How do we implement this? Okay, whatever this is. So let me understand the question. Find the minimum length of a contiguous subarray for which target sum. Okay. Find the minimum length of the contiguous subarray. So 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 it's more like, let me just open paint again, but this time delete this. Let me open paint here. It's like this. Okay, let me just create an array. Okay, stretch it. Anyway, so this is an array, and herein let's put in some numbers. And what am I trying to aim here? Will not make it sorted. 2, since we don't want any sorting already on it. 4, 5. Okay, so this is the array. So what they are basically saying that they will be providing us with, as I told you, they'll be providing us with this something. Okay, and okay, so this is this same thing is the array, and this is the sum. So what is basically happening right now? Let me just create a window. So it will start with this, like this. It will like 1. 1 is the one satisfies the condition of the given sum. No. Then is it less or is it more? We don't know. We move forward. Okay, do we move forward or should we add something? It's like we gotta add something. So you're like, okay, add something. Does it satisfy? No. Like a certain condition will come, let's say here, or let's say, because it has to be contiguous. So we cannot alter that. So you're like, okay, this is the final length. Let's say not this. Let's say this is the final length. This is the final array to which the minimal length is getting satisfied. That minimum, the length is at least this much. So first occurrence of this, like, okay, 3 plus 4 plus 5 is like 9 plus 12. So the sum was like 10. So it just became 12. So that's why this satisfies the condition minimum. The sum is at least 10, but it reaches that, and like that. Or maybe it could be true, like, okay, this part is giving 11 or something. Is it giving 11? 6, 9. No, it's not giving. So this will not give either, and this will not give either. So we're just trying to find a contiguous subarray which is actually gonna give us what we want. And so that, and you have to find the length of this, like how many elements are incorporated inside it. Like in this, what is the length of this? What is the length of it? What is the length of it? What is the length of this area? What is the length of this? क्या हो रहा है भाई? अरे मतलब ये क्या है? एंटर दाबना चाहिए. अबे यार. ठीक है. What is the length of this area? Of this area I'm saying. What is the length of kill me, okay? You can kill me, I won't mind. You know what I'm saying, right? It's like, yeah. So let me take another thing. Yeah. So is the length is 3 here. So it should just simply return 3 like that. Let me read it again so that it gets clear. How will you implement a function named minimum sub array length that accepts an array of integers? Okay. And target sum, as I told you, the target sum. Find the minimum length of the contiguous sub array, which sum is greater than or at least equal to the target sum. You have to find the length of those. How will you approach it? I have no idea. I have literally no idea, bro. I have no idea at all. So take a pause and come back after getting the solution. Let's see how much time does it take. So how much time do I have? Okay, hey Siri, 25 minutes timer. I'll try to come up with a 25 minutes time. So in the time frame, 25 minutes up, and let me update you how far I've got. Oh God, it took me like 2 pages to construct this. So this is how far I've got. It's not visible, I know. And the other thing is this. Both of them are basically fresh of the other. fresh and version. So what am I thinking? What am I thinking right now? I'll tell you my. I mean, after some time, I'll try again. I'll cut the video. I'll wait for some time, and I'll again. If I get time today, I'll again assign myself some time to do it, or I'll do it tomorrow. I think I'll do it today only. I'm kind of excited for this question, so I'll think it on the way as well. But yeah, so again, I'll give myself time frame. Like in this time frame, only what I have learned is that we can create a function named minSubArrayLen, and it will take in arr and target sum as a variable, target sum as a variable. Okay, and we'll set a pointer. Let the pointer is equals to 0. So we'll first of all set the pointer in the array at the very first, at the 0 index, and it will contain, the array will contain not sorted elements. Remember that it's not sorted, it's like random array elements. Okay, numbers, integers. So and we have thought of adding okay, till the time the pointer does not reach the array's length minus 1, that is, it doesn't reach to the length of the array, like the end in the iteration, we're putting it in a while loop. Okay, that's why we are doing it. Till that time, what we need to do, if the um, array pointer element, like for example, it's at like first element, it's like 2. If the pointer element and our target sum is just, let's say, 5. Okay, so till the time it is not greater than or equal to the target sum. Okay, um, or at the same time, or those two poles, those two pipes, or our sum is a variable which basically is nothing but an array that is converted, and is an array that is basically converted, that is made from pushing those elements into our array, basically those elements into that array which did not satisfy a condition that it was all the time it was smaller than the target sum. So that if that is smaller than the target sum, smaller than greater than, in that case, what you need to do, you need to continue pushing the array pointer elements into the new array, and till the time it just gets satisfied. Okay, till the time it just gets satisfied. Else, basically in the else condition that it gets satisfied, you can simply return the length of the array like that. That is one way. The other way is using kind of a recursive approach to this. Is like, till here it is fine. After that, what it will do, we will again run the min sub array length function, but this time with a new array. A new array means our array from which we are making the sum, and and we are going to reduce it by, how can we reduce it now? So we have got this array, and it will again do the same only, right? It will again start at 0, it will go for 4. So our approach is just, what if we get what if we start the pointer not from 0 but from 1, or what we can straight up, the new array that we have created does not even actually include the first element, it just doesn't have the first element. Now will it satisfy the condition? And if it does satisfy the condition, now our new array will be different. Now it will start acting on that new array, the same function, target sum, it will compare, and now it finds out, yeah, it can further be reduced with whatever the reduced form we have got by removing the first element, it also satisfies the condition. So what it will do right now is, it will like, yeah, but again after removing one more element in like third, what is this thing called, recursive function thing. That's why I don't like recursion, I don't understand it actually, that's why. So what is going to happen right now is like, oh, it doesn't get satisfied. So what we're gonna do, if it doesn't get satisfied, like we are not able to satisfy the condition, so what it would do, it will we need to create one more variable, temporary variable. So that will basically keep the account of what the array looked before removing the first element. So just before then this element, so that array's length will be returned. It kind of looks doable in my head, but I might be completely wrong about my approach, and that's why I'll catch you up later. I'll combine these videos, I have to keep in mind. Okay, so I don't know, I think I should go for eating or something. I should go for eating. Bye bye, tata. Okay, in the last, okay, I think this is, I'm gonna combine both parts. So I could not come yesterday only with the same with solution, and today also I have not come up with a solution. So I'll set up a timer of 25 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer of 28 minutes. 28 minutes. Okay, 28 minutes, because I'll talk and we'll go 2 minutes there. So yeah, so I'll try to come up with a solution now, and this is day 2 of trying to solve it. I have come up with a solution. It's a more recursive solution. Let's see if I can solve it. So I'll try again writing it in the copy, if I can come up with a solution, refactoring it again and again. Let's see. I'll catch you after I've solved it. Okay, so I've come up with this weird ass solution. I think it will work, and if it doesn't work, I'll put it in ChatGPT. And even if it doesn't work there also, then I'll blame that I don't know recursion, because actually we don't know recursion. We haven't studied recursion, and all these questions involve recursion somehow. Anyway, we gotta continue because we gotta watch lectures also. We've been in this for like weeks. We'll speed it up. Trust me, we'll speed it up. Okay, let me just come back after I write this solution. Hey guys, I'm back, and so this is my code. I have declared 3 variables: pointer, array sum, array, or simple array, that we will be getting after putting every element which satisfies a condition into it. So the pointer is till the time it's gonna basically iterate how many number of times, array dot length number of times. Basically what we have started with, like we have used the if statement, we have used else if statement. This else if statement, even if you remove it, the if statement is such like that it just does the work. Okay, so what we are needing to do here, for example, let me just set a very simple array here. Okay, let me set in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So it starts from left side though. And I'm so sorry, I'm not so robust with these solutions. I don't know why. So according to you, tell me what is the value which will be at least gives you 5 or more than 5 if you count from left. It should be 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, let me run. So yeah, it's 3. 3 is basically telling how many characters it has included, the window has included. So let me check how much, what are the elements in the element. So here only, before returning, let's add a CLG, console log statement. CL console log statement, and let me just put in uh, our array. Okay, so as you can see, 1 2 3 are included. They are right, so you are right. So this is going to work like that. But here the problem is, now what is the problem here? I don't know what's the problem. I wanted to introduce recursion here. Why? Because if we use a recursion here, my recursion's concept is like, for example, it's like -1, -2, -3, 4, and let's say 1. Okay, okay. Let me make some cancelable values. Minus 3. So like this. So it will include 5 values, right? In this case, like -1 will get added to -2, it will become -3, and -3 plus 3 becomes 0. So like, what's the fucking point of adding these things, right? Adding these values in the, you should remove it, right? Okay, anyway, so other thing is like 3 and 1 gives you 4, gives you 5, so it straight up stops at 5. But somehow the length of this entire array is 5 elements, not like 2 elements. So what was I thinking of doing is like, if from here to here gives us, if from here to here gives us 5, let's take this array only. Here the recursion part is getting introduced. No, here to here only gives 5. Let's take recursion, and like, first of all, let's remove the very left element from the equation. Now try to solve it. So can you say what is the value right now? 2 -2 and 3 gives you -1, right? -1, yeah. It gives you 1. 1 plus 4, 5. So what it would include is like this much only. So okay, we got reduced to one few more, like, right? Okay, yeah, you're right, we got reduced to something less. Now again we put it this, right, removing this one out. Now 3 plus 4, should also give us 5. No, contagiously 5. So yeah, it satisfies. So know what we'll do next? We'll get rid of this 3 as well. Oh, crazy. Now what? Is 4 giving equal to or greater than 5? No. So we bring back the, we save it as a like initial memory, and we say the length is 2, like that. If you look into the array, which was previously here, you might be thinking, your brain would be telling you, like, okay, this 4 plus 1 is a better solution. But no, 4 plus 1 is a better solution, you're right. But we are checking from left to right, not from right to left. Okay, so in that case, you have to tell, oh, in that case, okay, that case. So that's like that, yeah. Either you have to start the counting from right side. In that case, the pointer should be at the last element, that array.length minus 1. In that case, minus 1. Run it again. So you get 0. I don't know fucking why. I gotta make some changes there, because that's why it's not running. But right now, you know what I'm saying here, and yeah, right, it starts from the back and it comes here. It doesn't even include anything because 9 is already greater than 5. So, oh, for that I didn't even add a condition. Like, what if there is a case in which, okay, yeah, this should be the case then. What happened? Anyway, so we'll add a condition here, to check if the very first element, if, let me just do it then right now only, if um, our target, that is array pointer, the very first element, if the very first element, what is happening? Oh yeah, yeah. If the very first element is greater than equal to, the very first element gets greater than the target sum, then simply return the return the return 1, because the very first there is no length of the array, uh, else, let's go fuck with this one. Let's see if it works. So yeah, why bro? You put a wrong condition, I guess. Hey, array dot length will always be greater, bro. What the fuck am I doing? Array at first लिखना है मुझे. Array pointer like 0. Then let's see what happens. Still 1, still 1. Reverse this if it is greater. What the fuck is going on, man? How? I now my mind's fucked. Array array at 0, array at 0th place. You know what? Let's just take this shit out only. Let's keep it outside. Let's get rid of these extras. Extra. Okay. So let's put it outside only, right here. Yeah. What is happening, bro? What is that? Something I fucked up, I guess. Put an and here. Fuck. Let me just go back. Let me really go back. Remove this else and everything. Let's check till the time it was working. Yeah, this is the time when everything is working fine. Now let's introduce it. So, so this is not working because array pointer is not greater than 1. What if we start the pointer from very end? You know what I'm saying? Array dot length minus 1. Now what it would do, it will just take it to the very end, and we'll see 1, because before it should return 1 here, Let's like CLG and see what do we have. What do we have as array pointer? What is the last element? It's 9. That's why it returns 1. So it is working. Okay. But we have to start from 0. I don't know why am I going with this solution. So like that. So my recursion will get introduced here. But we have run out of time today. So this is part 2. Trying to come up with a solution. It takes days for people. But I'm taking 2-3 days and doing other things as well. Proud of myself. Okay. So here we'll introduce recursion. Let me just tell you what the recursion will be like. We are prophet. And the prophet says that, what does the prophet say? Prophet is dumb? No. The prophet says, let me just say it, it's in my head. The prophet says that, I showed you, right, what the prophet says, like, our new array, like our array turns out to be this. Like, yeah, yeah, this gives us, um, this gives us 5, or let's say, this gives us 5 or equal to 4. This gives us more than 5. This is required. And we have to do so much of effort. So what we're going to do, we're trying to reduce the length of the array. We're going to make it minimal. So what you're going to do, you're going to take this very array and pass it into the array by shifting the first element. That is by removing the first element. But why can't we remove the last element? Because it's an approach where it has said yes to by moving forward. If you kill the very forward thing, it might disturb everything. So let's not kill the last one. So let's kill the rightmost last one. Let's kill the leftmost first one. We get rid of that. So we get this array. Now what do you do with this array? You just compare. Okay, we conclude that this when added till here. Okay, wait a second. This when added to this gives us what? Gives us -5. Holy crap. And what? Yeah. Let me just run it now. So it's not possible to get 5 with this. So it's like when we add these two, when we add this and this, and when you just add this and this, you get 3, and you have to get +3, bro. Yeah. When you add this. Okay, if you get +3 here, bro, then it's a problem. No. It will actually. I want to get 5, bro. Okay, let me just get rid of everything and let's see what it was at the end. Yeah, this thing. Started with 0, man. So we got 4 elements before we could reach to 5. So this 4, and we're gonna get 2 added here. So this gives us 5. Alright, let's add 7, 6, 7. But why? This adds up. What the fuck is wrong? What the fuck is wrong? Ooh. I fucked it up again. Let me just go back. Really back when there was no bullshitting around with some edge case situation. Array.length. Okay, so array.length is 3 because 1 blah, blah, blah. So what if it is like -1? So when it is -1, so you can see when you add these two, it will become 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, but it is not still 5. 4, so it should be like 4, right? Yeah. So at the same time, we're gonna do some CLG here, and our array, whatever is our array, we'll see that as well. So this is our array. Okay. So what was I saying that this add like? So in order to get, okay, we'll again introduce the same thing: -1, -2. So it will give -3, and -3 plus 3 is equal to 3, and 3 plus 4 is gonna give us 4, but not 5. So it will have to include 6, right? That's what I. But no, it is saying it can't go that much. Why? Why it is not going there? -1, -2. What is sum also? Let's see the sum also. CLG. ये पे कर देना sum. Array sum. Array. Array sum. Let's see. It's 4. So have we set it to like less than 4 or equal to 4? No, right? Our target sum. If it is smaller than we have said. So pointer. If our pointer. Ah. Okay. What if this? What if I reverse it? No, reverse doesn't work. Let's make it sensible. Why is it including this much only? Let me just add like 2, 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 6, 16. So if I say 16 here, what will be the output? Okay, it does includes new number. And it somehow returns a sum as well. And why is it so? Why it has included something else? 10 plus 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 10, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 6, 16. So something strange is happening. Should stop till 6, but it is going till 8. Why? So the pointer is updated at a wrong place or something? Okay, okay. So it went into a. So still it's. So this is day 3 trying to solve the problem. We kind of solved it yesterday, but the array was kind of very big. We wanted to introduce recursion in that, so take your copy, take your pen, notepad, anything, and come back. I'll set a timer of like 25 minutes. In like 25 minutes, whatever I can, because DSA is actually hard, okay, and actually it requires a lot of thinking, and it's like a time period under stress. The more time period under stress you be, you don't feel like doing it. If it's like short period of time, it's good. It's like good experience of stress, but can't take it for long. So I'm setting a 25 minutes timer, and if I'll be able to do it, I'll become it. Tell you. And if you fail today, we still straight up see the solution. Will not fail in it. Like I have a semi-working solution in my head of how to introduce recursion in it. You saw like without recursion the last time, but they will introduce recursion in it, and as well as whatever might be the solution we have tried on this question, we have thought on this question. Maybe the question didn't even require what we are doing right now. Who knows? So like find the longest substrings for the shortest substring, so longest substring. And longest substring, the longest substring, all the distinct characters in a given string using the sliding window approach. It's kind of hard things. Okay, these last few questions are hard. I think this will itself take 2 3 days to complete. But we'll not skip, will not, rush or anything like that. How much hours do I have? Can't even see 22%. Okay. Hey Siri, set a timer of 27 minutes. I'll set up things complete. So I'll come back for 27 minutes. If I'm able to solve it. Take your copies and everything out. And try solving it. I took my copy out. I'll do it. Catch you later, alligator. What the fuck that means? Nothing. I guess the time to give up on this question because or maybe I'm going in a wrong direction. So whatever my code is doing right now, I'll tell you. For example, let me add. It starts changing from left to right. For example, like let me add few various numbers. And so what the task is to basically add up to 16 or greater than 16, like that. For example, 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 5 is going to give 14. 14 plus 4 is going to give how much? 18, right? So what you're going to run it, you'll get the output like 18. So it will just return you the length you want. That's like 4. I wanted to introduce recursion, but I don't think it's a good idea. Maybe it's more about sliding window approach, and I'm unable to understand any of this. My code start has some weird ass integers, variables like this. I don't feel like explaining as well. So you know what? Let's go instead of see the solution. It's hard. It's very hard, but we cannot spend the entire life doing that. doing this. Solution part 3. What the fuck? It's kind of similar, but not exactly similar. I couldn't do this. So it's like let total is equals to 0. Why don't you copy this and like paste it chat in like VS Code? I try to understand this. I give up. I literally give up. I feel sad, but it's okay. Sometimes you have to give up. Let's just try this on this one. So what do you think the minimum length is gonna give 16? I think 6 plus 5 is gonna give 14 plus 4 plus 1. This one. Or maybe 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 4 is 14 plus 1. No, it's bigger. So I think 6 plus 5 is gonna give 14 plus 4, 18. So this should be 3. It should return 3. But it is returning 4. Why? 6 plus 5 is... Okay, 6 plus 5 is nothing but... Oh, 6 plus 5 is not... 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 4. 11 plus 4, 5, 15 plus 1, 16. So this should be that, or it could be like this. 6 plus 3, 9 plus 5, 14 plus 4, 18. So it can be this, but it can also be this, I guess. 7 plus 2, 8, 9, 10, 10%. No, it can't be that. So it could be either this one or it could be either this one. Two possibilities. Anyway, so hard it is. So hard, so hard question. Let total is equals to 0. Anyway, let total is equals to 0. Okay, whatever the total means. Start at 0 and end at 0. What the fuck that means, I don't know. And minimum length is infinity. While start, whenever starting of the pointer is less than nums.length. What is nums.length? The nums is basically the array dot length. Yeah, till that time on it should iterate. Okay, that is clear. That is super clear. And how from where to where this ends? There's no ending point for this, yeah. So the block of code is from here to here. After that, we have a return keyword which checks on something. So well they did it, but I'm not that good to catch it. I'm so sorry, bro. So sorry. I couldn't get it for 2-3 days. I disappointed you, but it's okay. It's all about learning. Let's try to understand as best as we can this problem. If current window does not add up to the given sum, move the window to the right. How do you move a window, bro? It's like if... Okay, so start and end both are there at the same place right now. The total is smaller than sum and end is greater than nums dot length. Okay, the end has not reached the end, and the total, whatever the total is smaller than the sum. And that means we should keep moving that case. Then in the total, add nums dot end. Okay, so it is saying you have to use two variables here, and further it says that wherever the end is at, add this very element. Wherever the end is, add this very element to it. Okay, like if it is at like second place and it still doesn't satisfy that the sum is still less than, and add this very element to the sum. So no, add this very element to the total. Yeah, total is our variable, sum is their given variable. Okay, so add this to that, and what do you do basically? As you're done, just iterate one time. This is actually a good solution, but I did not think of two variables. I think lack of confidence, I guess that's why I could think. If the current window adds up to the last and given sum, then shrink the window. What the fuck is this? Okay, I'm back. Sorry, a call came. Okay, so else, if part is crazy easy to understand, like if it is less than the sum and it is in the end and didn't reach last place, then make the total as every time it adds up and it iterates end, like move the pointer of the end a bit forward, because increase the increase the window to the right. Move the window to the right. Are you fucking kidding me? It's not moving the window to the right. It's like increasing the window. Anyway, else if the else if part I fucked up. Okay, I couldn't do it. Let me just see the solution. If the current window adds up to the least, the sum is given. Then if the current window adds up to at least the sum given, then at least or more than the sum. No, more than the sum. You can see it's more than the sum. In that case, you have to do something. That is, we have to min length, the minimum length, which is set initially to infinity, like 0. Let's consider it 0. Set it to maths.min length. Let's consider it infinity. Now, what is minimum? What is more or less? Min length is less or end minus start is less. So it will be min length only, I guess. End minus start. This logic I'm unable to understand. Okay, I'll understand this logic and I'll come back. Okay. I'll use ChatGPT. Guys, can I cry in front of you? Cause bro, it's like it just takes my approach. Damn, I was right about the approach, bro. God, I mean like my approach was right, but I couldn't come to a solution because I gave up already. Bro, if you look into the solution, you'll find out um it's an ugly solution, I'll be honest. Okay. So listen, oh God, I'm not crying. Basically, okay, let me just read the break statement. I'll come back after that. I couldn't do it. I might not be able to do the other question, but soon one day I'll be able to do it. At least I have the thinking right. I'm unable to get the coding right. I'll be able to get it. Trust me on that. Okay, now let me try explaining it with all the best thing I can, the all way best way I can. So, what is happening in the else if statement is basically a case comes wherein you kept on putting the array elements, com- adding it every now and then you're adding it, and a time comes. Even thought beyond this solution. Couldn't get it. I will get it one day, and my solutions will be crazy good. I know it will be. So anyway, I'm acting so much hysteric. I gotta calm down. So okay, so we created a total name variable which actually has an accumulation of all the arrays which satisfied a certain condition. All the array elements till which it satisfied a certain condition were pushed in it. Okay, so okay. After that, we have created a mill length. Here comes a complication I don't like. Basically, mill length does what is find the minimum of the both. It's like if there, basically it's not a complication. It's actually a lifesaver, and it doesn't puts forces us to go into a recursion. And I promise, I think there is a solution in my head with the recursion being applied to it, and I'll do that as well in the coming time. Anyway, so for now, if you can ignore it, let me just say what it does basically. N minus start tells you what is the current window, what is the current window length of ours, and min length is nothing but it's a temporary variable which holds in the smallest length of our window. Like if there is a smallest is a supposedly smallest length, it compares with the current, it finds out the current is more smaller window than the whatever it has been put in before. So it just the min length gets updated with the end minus start thing with the current window thing, current smallest window thing. That's it. And what is happening further inside, it's like a total keyword, total word is used here. And this is crazy. What is basically happening here is, oh no, something else is happening here as well. Okay, I need some time again. I got too excited. Maybe I was wrong, but I'm right, kind of. Buddy, look how crazy it is. Here, total is not just an array, it's a sum of an array. And sum of an array and array are not that very different. If you subtract a very number from the beginning and a very number from the, and you add a number to the very end, and if you remove a number from the beginning, whatever result you get is the same result you might get if you just slided the window a bit further with the element removed and a new element being added in the array. You sum that, it will be same as this. So sum and the array are just basically reflection of each other. So this is what they have done here. They have just simply removed the starting element from there, and it has just moved the slider pointer a bit forward so that we get the right this end start. So after this, else break. This is the default case. Like both of them are not true, and you have reached the enum's end, kind of like that. Then break the lifesaver kind of. And the last return is like min length is, if the min length is infinity, then do 0, you know. If the min length is not 0 or not infinity, then just do min length like this. So it works. I'll catch you up later. Till then, take care. I'll come up with the next one. Yeah, one more thing I wanted to say, that I will just focus on sliding window from today. I'll catch you up later. I got getting a call back.